Hi everyone, Dan Toman here. So if you've worked in hotels for any length of time, one of the things that you probably enjoy are going to be those employee rates or friends and family rates that get extended to you. And these are going to be extended to you either through your brand if you're a franchised property or to other Regency Hotel Management managed properties. Keep in mind that discounts are different at different properties, in different markets, and at different times of the year. Alright, so it's not always going to be 50% off, best available rate. This can be big different based on the property and based on the time of year, weekday, weekend, so on and so forth. This really is at the discretion of the individual property management. So you may want to consult the property management ahead of time, but keep in mind that this video is being recorded in April 2019. We did just have a new procedure for employee rates released not very long ago, and that has to do with using specific booking links on each property's individual web page. So refer within one Regency. You'll want to use the search feature that is within one Regency and search for employee rate procedure, and you'll find more instructions as well as the form and how to use the booking codes. That being said, let's take a moment and talk about how we conduct ourselves when we have received this employee benefit. This goes for when we're using an employee rate, if we have gotten one and it's been extended to us, we booked it online, so on and so forth, at another hotel that is a Regency Hotel Management hotel, or if we have gone about attempting to get a friends and family rate for our friends and family to use at another Regency Hotel Management hotel, or at the hotel that we are employed at, our home hotel. Regardless of where the discounts are being used, it's absolutely crucial that we're conducting ourselves in a tactful manner and being respectful of the other property, the staff at the other property, as well as the guests at the other property. So this also clearly applies if in the event we have to stay at our own hotel, perhaps because of a weather situation or something like that, or if we get a room at our own hotel for our friends and family to use, the code of conduct is expected regardless. Alright? So that's a code of conduct, general expectations of respect for the property itself, for the team members at the property, as well as for the other guests. Basically, keep in mind, treat others as you would want to be treated. The good old golden rule. It's just that simple, folks. So think about it if you're traveling to another hotel, or if other team members are traveling to your hotel, how would you want to be treated in that situation? Be sure that you're being respectful in a mutual fashion such as that. Alright? So we want to follow that booking procedure. We don't want to be calling the hotel and asking them all the time and these types of things. Reason being, we do have these booking procedures at this point. It's a really great thing and it takes out that step. So please rely on the new booking procedures, booking links first, or I should say those rate codes first. And remember that all properties do not have the same discounts at the same times of year, and they're not all set the same way. Okay? So that being said, I also want to talk about food and beverage discounts, and then discounts at other partner businesses. So sometimes our hotels have partner businesses that they work with. This can be a restaurant or restaurants. This can be activities within the community, these types of things. So sometimes these other partner businesses provide mutual discounts to our employees, and then we would then provide a mutual discount back to their employees. So the same code of conduct situation is very similar in these situations, folks. Remember that these discounts really are benefits that have been provided to team members of Regency Hotel Management properties. They're benefits, alright? Be respectful of these extra benefits. Be sure that you've talked to your friends and family, given them a little quick rundown of the informal code of conduct here and how this works. You definitely don't want to be embarrassed by your friends and family, or you really don't want to embarrass yourself, okay? So, talking about dining situations and activities that may have a gratuity, a tipping component. This is not a requirement. This is just a situation that I've always held true, near and dear to my heart, with team members who have reported to me in the past. And I hold it, like I say, I hold this very near and dear. Think about it if you're going to dine at a restaurant that you happen to possibly get a discount at. Now keep in mind, folks, not all of our restaurants provide discounts to employees. This is very property specific. However, the restaurant at your own hotel, your home hotel, may provide a discount to team members. It's possible. All right? So think about if you're dining at a restaurant within our company that does provide a discount to team members or to friends and family. Say perhaps the discount is 50% off. It's possible, okay? So if you're there with your family and you're dining, you're probably going to expect the same level of service as the family that's sitting next to you that's paying full price. I don't think that's unrealistic to make that comment. You came, you sat down with your family, you want a good experience. You believe in the restaurant at your hotel and you want a good experience, just as the family sitting next to your family wants a good experience. The difference is, most of the time, people tip on gratuity bills. They tip based on the total dollar amount, a percentage. More often than not, that's how people operate. And usually that percentage is somewhere between 15 and 25%, depending on how the situation occurred, how the experience was not so great or really great. Okay? So think about it, you've got your family. Maybe the total bill before the discount would have been $100. Okay? If it was a good experience and you planned on tipping 18-20%, if you had been paying full price, because let's face it, the server did a good job. You want to be fair and you want to do what's right, okay? You would have given them $18 to $20. So now think about it this way. Your bill's now $50 because you hypothetically have this 50% discount. The server did a great job as well. They did a great job and great service for you, regardless of if your bill ended up being $50 or $100, because you so happen to get this discount, okay? It's not the server's fault that you get a discount. I have always asked my team members to please be respectful of this situation. If you had been paying full price and not gotten a discount, and the experience was a great experience or a good experience or an acceptable experience, you should tip on the full amount based on how you would have tipped anyways, not on the discounted amount, as far as talking percentages goes. Like I say, this is not a requirement. This is the respectful thing to do. Now, if the situation, if the service was very, very poor, and as a professional adult with good conscience, you genuinely feel it was a poor service situation. Think about conscience here. It was a poor situation. Then yes, there may be a situation there. But you know what? You also might want to talk it over with management. Okay? Be respectful, though. Always. There may be some extenuating circumstances. All right? I always tip on the full amount. Always. Like I say, not a requirement. Just think through, be respectful, and always understand whether it's a van driver taking you to the airport, and so on and so forth. It's not their fault that you got a cut rate discount room because you happen to be a team member and you get that benefit. All right? These folks do rely on their gratuity oftentimes. So be sure that you're thinking about that before you go that route, all right? Remember, we want to treat others as we would like to be treated. We treat properties with respect that are within the company, we treat team members with respect, and we treat the other guests with respect because this is a benefit that we've received and we sure want this benefit to continue. All of us do. All right? Another thing, keep in mind your conduct within your communities. We operate in a lot of very small communities, folks, and a lot of larger communities. But you want to think through, you're a representative of this company at all times. And, lots of times You may have talked with people in the community and they know where you work, so on and so forth. Just keep that in your mind. That's all. You know, make sure that you're operating as a respectful adult. All right? You are a representative of the company at the end of the day. All right? Thanks so much, everyone. I know you're all going to do the right thing, conduct yourselves the right way, and be your best self when you're at our properties and enjoying those discounts, those benefits. Thanks, everyone. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.